Martin County. I'm Mrs. Brownie, and here joining us today we have two second graders, Miss
Juliana
and
Nina.
Wonderful. Today our focus is going to be on the 4th of July. So girls, here we have 3 items on this tray. They each are in different states of matter. I'm going to have you go ahead and hold this balloon, and then you can pass it to Nina. Go ahead and feel it. Go ahead, Juliana, you can feel this one. What are some things that you felt while you were feeling these balloons?
That one, I think that one's water, and I do think that one's rice.
Rice. So you think this one is water in here and this one is rice. Juliana, do you have any guesses on what you think is in there?
I think this is water and this is rice.
Wonderful. Well, you're both right. So we do have water in here, and water is a very special state of matter, which is a liquid. In this balloon where you do have the rice, this is a
solid.
A solid, absolutely, good job. So we have liquid, a solid, and we're missing that third state of matter. Any guesses on what you think would be? Nina?
Gas.
Gas, absolutely. So we're gonna go ahead and fill this balloon up with some gas.
Can I keep that one?
Can you keep it? Sure, at the end of the show you can have that.
I want to keep these two.
You got it, absolutely. So here we have our 3 states of matter. We have a liquid, our solid, and gas. So Nina and Juliana have decorated some water bottles. We have 2 balloons that came from the same package. We're going to go ahead and start with our liquid that we have here. Now, in here, what do you think is in here?
Water.
Water. So we're going to go ahead and use our sense of smell, and I want you to go ahead and smell. I'm going to go ahead and wave. Does it smell like water?
No. Vinegar.
Vinegar. Yes, so we have vinegar here in our bottle. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to use a funnel to help us carefully pour our vinegar inside the water bottles. So we're going to take this one halfway. Oh, make sure we watch that top part.
Wait.
Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and fill this one a little bit higher than this one. So everything's going to stay the same. What we're testing is what's going to happen in the change that's going to be in the different amounts of vinegar that is used.
I need to tell you something.
You need to tell me something? What do you need to tell me?
There's something inside.
There's something inside?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. That just adds a little extra character to that. So we're going to fill this up just a little bit more. Go ahead and smell. Make sure you... What's in there?
Wait, vinegar?
Vinegar again. Go ahead and smell.
Vinegar.
Yes, using that sense of smell. It's still vinegar. So we're going to go ahead and put a little bit more than we have in the other one.
And that one's mine.
That one's yours, all right.
Oh, that one's Juliana.
So the next thing we're going to go ahead and do, now we have a liquid, right? Now what's inside the balloon? Go ahead and feel it. What's inside there?
Gas.
You think there's gas in there? Go ahead. Is it nice and flat?
Yes.
Yeah, so it really doesn't have anything in there. Go ahead and feel it. What's inside there?
Nothing.
Nothing. So we're going to try to change that. We're going to try to make a special type of matter inside here. All right, but we're going to try to guess on what's going to be in there. So we are going to take some baking soda.
Baking soda.
Baking soda. Woohoo! Go ahead. What do you want to feel that? You want to smell it?
What's in the baking soda?
Using our 5 senses is always helpful when we want to investigate and figure things out.
Ew.
Yeah, it kind of smells kind of funky, right?
Yeah.
All right, so again, we're going to go ahead and try to use this funnel here to help us carefully get this baking soda in there. We're going to put 1 tablespoon of baking soda in there.
She's not going to answer my question.
Well, we're going to carefully try to get that in there. That was fun.
There's some in the air.
All right. All right, you feel that inside there?
Ooh.
Now we got our solid in there. I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. Now we're gonna fill this one with the same amount. Our funnel here is causing a little bit of a blockage here. Let's see if we can get some more in there. Now, as scientists, we would really want to make sure that we have the exact same amount of baking soda going into there so that we make sure the only variable that is different is our vinegar. But here, we may have a little bit of different amounts of baking soda as well, but that's okay.
Maybe.
That's what science is all about. Trying and doing things different and fun, right? So we're going to get some more baking soda in here.
The scientific method is actually that it's it's totally different, but except the how much of the things are.
Yes, you're absolutely right. So I like the way that you use that word scientific method because we are kind of technically going through that. We started out with our question thinking, what is going to be different by using a different amount?
That's a little bit less.
Stuck inside the neck of the balloon. All right, here we go. Go ahead and feel that. What's in there?
That's only a little.
Only a little bit compared to that? Now, as scientists, we always like to use exact amounts. So us using our feeling, that's... Want me to put a little bit more in that red one?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put a little bit more in that red one.
Maybe. I think that's enough.
You think that's enough? Then that's what we'll put there.
one more scoop.
All right.
Oh, there's someone on
So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put that balloon on the top here.
Oh, can you
Nope, just hang on 1 second.
Time to wear your goggles.
We're going to tape around it in this cool red, white, and blue duct tape. Because we don't want this next special state of matter to escape.
Do we need to wear goggles?
Oh, always. Whenever we start mixing things, we always want to make sure we're safe, wearing our safety goggles. That's why all three of us look so cool.
Are not safety goggles.
They are today. So we use our imaginations, right? So we're going to go ahead and turn this over here. Put that in there. All right, girls, so now we're going to go ahead and make our prediction. You see that we have our liquid inside the bottle. We have our solid inside the balloon. When I flip these balloons over, your solid, your powder, the baking soda is going to go into the bottle. What do you think is going to happen? What's your prediction? What's your guess on what you think is going to happen?
Go into the water and something's gonna happen.
And she said something's going to happen. But what is that something, Juliana? Do you have a guess?
It's gonna explode.
It's going to explode now. That would be so much fun. What do you think?
It's gonna act just like a baking soda volcano. It's just gonna be like the thing that it's in is different.
So you're saying you think it's going to be just like a baking soda volcano, and volcanoes, they explode and erupt. So do you think it's going to erupt and explode everywhere?
Yes.
Maybe. Okay, so here we go. Ready? Actually, I'm going to let you guys go ahead and touch it. What you're going to do is we're going to keep that on the tray. If you want to go ahead and, Juliana, just reach your hand here. Nina, go ahead and reach your hand in and go ahead and dump that baking soda inside your thing.
Oh my god. This one is an egg. Mine just like an egg. Look at, there's still more.
So it did erupt. We definitely have some really cool bubbles happening here. But what is inside? What state of matter is inside our balloons now? Need hands on for 1 second. So now look, what's inside? Your hands were on there, so you were able to feel it. What's inside? A solid, a liquid, or a gas?
Gas, but there's still some baking soda in mine.
All right, well, we can knock it in there.
That's how I thought doing that.
Do you see a difference in our balloons?
Yeah. This one's bigger.
This one's bigger. This one actually had more vinegar in it though, right? But the thing is we had different amounts of baking soda, so we don't really know. So that could actually be what it is there as well. And there's definitely more room as well. So what do you think about that? We had liquid and we had a solid, and together we made a gas reaction. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do another example of another experiment creating a gas with our different states of matter.
Oh, like can you tie it up?
Okay, in our last experiment, we had different states of matter, and we were creating, with our liquid and our solid, we created our gas. So we're going to be doing the same thing here, but we're going to be using different materials. So our materials that we are going to be using are 3 canisters. Film canisters will work, but any kind of medicine canisters will work as well. We're also going to be using Alka-Seltzer tablets instead of using the baking soda. And instead of using vinegar, we have another type of liquid. Would you like to smell?
Water.
Water. Yeah, so we are using
A little bit of vinegar smell.
a little bit of vinegar smell. That might just be because of my hands touching it. That's okay though. So we're going to be using water and Alka-Seltzer here. So we're going to go ahead and take our lids off here. Thank you, Nina. We are going to go ahead and put a little bit of water in this one.
And when she's doing it, make sure always to be safe when you're doing an experiment.
To always be safe when you're doing an experiment. Nina, that is some really great advice. So this one we're going to go ahead and do halfway. And then our third one, we're going to go ahead and fill almost to the top.
Do we get to keep these?
Do you get to keep them?
Yeah.
This would be a really great thing for you to do at home though, right?
Yeah, but do we get to keep the balloons?
Yes, I already said these are going to go home with you. I'm really excited that you're excited to have that science home with you. That's exciting.
But do we have to spill out that water? Because we're not allowed to have water in our car.
You know, whatever your mom says about having that in the car, you guys can talk about that, okay? Maybe you could just hang it outside the window while you're driving down the road. I think that's a great solution.
It has a
All right, girls, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put those lids back on here. And I'm going to let you go ahead and make an observation. That's when we use our 5 senses. Our eyes and ears and mouth and nose.
Oh, those are
and your what? And your hands. So do you see your different levels of water?
Yes.
Okay. Now, we're also going to be adding in your Alka-Seltzer tablets. Now, they are the same exact size, right?
Still.
They're the same size. So if we have the same size canisters,
If you want
and we have the same size Alka-Seltzer tablets, but what do we have that's different here? What's different in our materials here?
the water levels.
The water levels. Great job, Nina.
You already-
So our independent variable, our variable that we as a scientist did change, is the amount of water that's inside here. So our question is, which one of these is going to take off in the fastest amount of time with the different amounts of water in them? So the next thing as scientists is we do, after we ask our question, we have to make our prediction. Do you girls remember what a prediction is?
No.
No. I think this time, are we going to shake them?
We can. We can.
That's speed.
So your prediction is our hypothesis. That's when we predict what is going to happen. Hypothesis. Yeah, exactly.
Hypothesis.
So your hypothesis is the prediction that we make. So, Nina, what is your hypothesis of what's going to happen when we put each tablet inside these bottles?
I think that one needs a little bit to shake, but if we do it for a longer period.
So remember what our question is. Our question is which one, look, Miss Brownie, so listen to the question. This is the test, okay? We're testing which one's going to go off the fastest.
I think this one.
The one with the most water you think is going to pop up the fastest, right?
Yeah, but we need to shake it more.
Oh, okay. But we have to shake them all the same. Everything has to be the same. We can only have one thing be different. And here we have our levels of water that are different. Juliana, what's your hypothesis on what's going to happen?
it's gonna explode.
You think it's gonna explode? Which one do you think is gonna explode the fastest?
That one I choose too.
You choose. So you both choose the one with the most amount of water, right?
Yeah, but we have to shake them all at the same period. But I think this one,
Okay.
we need it to be longer because this one kind of, it needs to get in some.
Okay. Those are some really good hypotheses, yes. So we've already gone over our materials, and I'm going to go ahead and show you through our procedure and our procedures are a step-by-step process on how we do this. So we've already went and go ahead and filled our 3 canisters that are exactly the same size. We filled them with different amounts of water, and we have cut our Alka-Seltzer tablet into equal amounts apart, so that's all the same too. So now we're going to get ready to do the fun stuff. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's get our eyes nice and safe. All right. Now, as scientists, we always want things to be very specific. So what I should have is a timer next to me so we can get our exact time, and then we'll be able to track and chart our data as well. But we're just going to have some fun watching this stuff explode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like rockets in the sky. All right, here we go. Number 1. Where'd you go? Come back up here. All right, ready? Oh. Wow. It already popped. I didn't even get a chance to even put it over. All right, let's try the next one. So that one did too. So that one took a little bit more time.
I think that was gonna be the best period to get it. I think that was gonna be the best period to get it.
Oh, you can't change your hypothesis now. Seriously, once you get your hypothesis, you got to keep your hypothesis the same. All right, are we ready? This is the one that's filled almost to the top. And we're gonna see now. That one went pretty quick. Let's see what happens. Seriously? Oh my goodness! Good thing that we have our eyes nice and safe. Okay, well, what do you think caused them to pop?
The new shorts.
They're still popping. We're back, and we're going to keep trying with these rockets. They are doing some really cool things. They're definitely creating some gas in these capsules, just not exactly enough that we really wanted to see popping in the air. So again, we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of water in this one. We're going to put halfway full of water in this one. So, here we go. Now, to make this one a little more fun, you know, even if it just stays a little bit low, at least we can add a little color, so we're going to keep that
How about
red.
you do red and blue?
Look, great minds think alike. You're absolutely right. I got the blue right here. Look how smart you are. So we're going to go ahead and put that little drop of blue in here.
I think the next one should be both.
I think we're just going to keep this one clear, kind of like our red, white, and blue, right?
And don't forget to mix in the
So we're just going to go ahead and mix the colors up just so it's
Can I do
mixed
the
in.
next one?
If you stay in your spot, I'd be more than happy to let you go ahead and shake this one up. Shake it a little gently. Perfect.
That's purple.
It's blue.
Blue,
purple.
we're good. All right, friends, are you ready?
Kind of purple.
Maybe now that we've made this wonderful change to our liquid, it'll work. All right, here we go.
It's blue.
We've got that one in there. Chicken, chicken. This one's really full. Go, 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 go. Okay, let's throw all these guys in here too. Look at all that. We're gonna throw in there. Okay.
I'm gonna cover my mouth.
Here we go. Come on closer to the table. That guy just popped already. Let's just see if it keeps going. Oh, it's just bubbling. Look, everything that's coming out now.
Just like the baby.
So that's probably the reason, but it's still happening. All right, well, thank you for joining us today. That's all we have. Tune in for our next show.